Look at that, we're back. We're back. I keep having all these stupid issues with the camera storage, so we're gonna wing it and hopefully we don't get interrupted. I'm wearing this shirt today, my Halloween shirt. Look at that. I love this thing. I love it. I've got another one too, and it's from Halloween 2, you know, the original Halloween 2, not the Rob Zombie one. Anyway, today, on that note, we're going to be talking about Halloween 2018. Let me show you up here. Boom. There it is. Anyway, I wanted to hop right into it by saying that this movie has gotten mixed reviews because people said, well, what I've heard is that people thought the ending was sort of too safe and almost boring, along with a lot of other aspects of the movie. I totally disagree with that, and let me tell you why. All right, I think that Halloween 2018 is all the things that you love about the original Halloween movies with added bonuses. Okay, my one complaint is one character, maybe even one to three characters at the absolute most that were kind of sloppily thrown into the mix, and I didn't appreciate that at all. There's the main character I'm talking about. Everyone else is totally bearable. I really don't mind, but this one character that was added into the story was, it felt very forced, and it was stupid. There was a twist with this character that was really silly as well. The character I'm talking about is some doctor guy who's like studying Michael Myers, and his character was just wacky. Like, there was nothing serious about them, and Jamie Lee Curtis's character even has a line where she says, "Oh, you're the new Loomis," and that almost makes you think that they're gonna be like a new Loomis in a way, you know, but you get super disappointed because they're anything but that. I mean, Dr. Loomis was a cool character. This guy's like some stupid snowflake, you know? And that's not an innuendo of, or a slur of any kind. This guy is just a horrible character. Anyway, that aside, everything else is awesome in my opinion. I love this movie. I think I said before that the movie has a lot of great things from the originals with the added bonuses. What I mean by that is the gore and the kill scenes. A lot of the kills happen off screen, okay? But the ones that you do get to see and the aftermaths that you get to see are very effective. There's some really great gore scenes in this movie, okay? There's also a really cool scene with a motion sensor, you know, like the lights you'll have in your yard. I really liked that scene, and it was very pleasing because there's this character that's very annoying to me, who is killed, obviously, and it, like I said, it was very pleasing. But the story takes place years after, decades after Laurie Strode escapes Michael Myers in the original, okay? The main character is Laurie Strode's granddaughter, I believe, and her friends. They're getting ready for some sort of Halloween dance at the school, which was a little silly because nobody does that anymore. Like, nobody's getting ready to go to a school dance, and they were trying to be modern with it, so I thought it was kind of silly. But anyway, it's a formula that we've seen before, though it doesn't matter that it's a kind of simple plot or whatever. I believe what happens, I just watched this a few days ago, Michael Myers is being transported, you know, the usual mistake, and you know, Laurie Strode has become almost like a doomsday prepper, getting ready for the day that there was another accident and he got out, he got loose, cause you know what happens when he gets loose. Terror ensues. Anyway, so she's kind of like this woman with like PTSD about the whole Michael Myers thing, and with good reason. She's also kind of like parented her daughter in a very like intense sort of way, you know, with like gearing them up for the off chance that Michael Myers escapes again. So I really liked Jamie Lee Curtis's character. You know, seeing Laurie Strode again, that was a big deal. It was perfect for the franchise. You know, I really don't care for Halloween H2O. This is the one that really did the trick for me. So basically, Michael Myers is being transported and he escapes, and of course he goes after the granddaughter and, you know, the whole family. It's the same sort of formula, like I said. But going back to the kills, the gore was very effective when you did get to see the kills on screen. The characters, some of them are kind of bland, others are sort of likable, and it's just like the others, in my opinion. Um, the other thing that this movie has going for it was, and this is very impressive, okay? You get to see, you know, Michael Myers doesn't have the mask immediately. Getting the mask was really cool. I think it's the same actor as the original Michael Myers. I could be wrong, but that was really great. The mask looks really good. It's very weathered looking because it's been decades since he's donned the you know, the look that we all recognize. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, one thing I really loved about this movie was him getting the mask, and then he doesn't have a knife yet, so he kind of works with his environment. I loved seeing Michael Myers sort of walk through the crowd of people on Halloween night because everyone's dressed up, so he can kind of walk freely. I've always loved that, you know, how you think that it could just be someone in a mask, and you would never really think that it's Michael Myers. That was great. I loved seeing him walk freely, like, into the back of someone's house and kill a random person and get the knife. That was great. That was so good, and the way it was shot was perfect. I loved that. Watching that was such a good fan service, in my opinion. The other thing I want to say is there's a great head crush scene, and that was amazing. That took me right back to Halloween 4 and 5, my favorite Halloween movies, where Michael Myers was just this badass, like, force to be reckoned with, and I really saw that with the head crushing scene. Also, the kicking through the police, you know, the barrier in a police car, I think it was, that was great. Then the sheriff, I always like the sheriffs in these movies. I really like the sheriff in this one. Forgetting the guy's name, he's in Deep Rising, and he's also in Swamp Thing, the series that just came out recently. Anyway, all in all, I really loved the movie, especially the ending, which people had issues with. It's kind of simple, it's kind of safe, but it wasn't. I don't know if I would call it safe, because the other movies are kind of simple as well. It's nothing too extravagant, you know, and I wasn't looking for that. I think we got the newer, fresh take with the kills, the look of the mask, revisiting the same characters, but in an updated way, like I said. I think that they really did this movie right, and I was hardly disappointed, except for some stupid added characters and one little twist. One little twist, but it doesn't even affect the story because of the head crush scene, alright? Go check that one out if you haven't already. It's been out for 2 or 3 years, I think. I'm not going to do the math right now. I think 2 years? Yeah. Anyway, Halloween 2018 is a must, alright? You gotta go watch the other Halloweens, but I love this movie, and it doesn't deserve all the hate, okay? Especially, I'm gonna go into this again, real quick. The end, it was a cool new thing, alright? On the note of the doomsday prepping thing and rigging the house for if Michael Myers escaped again, which was obviously going to happen. The way that the movie wrapped itself up was, I think it was just right, okay? Because it was in ways a callback to like Halloween 2, um, and it felt right. It felt like the perfect way of sending the franchise off. And of course they're gonna do more, you know, but it felt just right. It was the perfect continuation of the series, in my opinion, and it was so much better than the previous movies. Not counting the originals. The originals are standalone. Except, I take that back. I put this right with them. I love this movie. Okay. Anyway, go check it out if you haven't already. Sorry if I rambled, but I hope you enjoy the video. And yeah, I'll be doing more. I just wanted to show you the shirt again. I love this. I love this. It was at Walmart. Isn't that crazy? And we did the video without any interruption, and it didn't cut out perfect. We did it. We did it. Mwah. All right. I hope you enjoyed. Go watch the movie, too. We're running out of time. Halloween is right around the corner.